just uploaded my first video on the Black Ops 7 beta. I go and I load up Twitter and I see this. They've released the patch notes for day 3, which makes sense because they do that about 6 o'clock each night. But day 3 of the beta, they have introduced something called Open Mosh Pit. Open Mosh Pit skill consideration is drastically reduced when matchmaking, with the goal of providing more varied match experiences and outcomes. This is essentially what we've been asking for years. This is no skill-based matchmaking and matchmaking how it used to be, where it was region-based. Even says this playlist will match players with and against players of more varied skill differences than in the current multiplayer matchmaking system. I like that they've put their plan in some additional perk changes, including slot assignment. That's going to be interesting for launch. And reloading while wall jumping will be default behavior from launch 12. I'm glad they've confirmed that. Let's have a look at the weapon tuning they've done. I know they've mentioned time to kill before. The Raiden just looks like it was a bug with one of the attachments. With the Dravek, it looks like they've just decreased the range of the damage at least. Additional adjustments: reduced fire rate, headshot multiplier has been reduced, aim down sight speed has been increased, sprint to fire has been increased. Oh my god, that got a hell of a nerf. They've nerfed the shotgun as well, reducing the rechamber, reduced the walking speed, the aim down sight movement's been reduced. There's a lot of nerfs on this, but I completely understand because it's all weapon balancing and time to kill and what a lot of people have been talking about. The VS Recon, I heard a lot of people talk about this at COD Next and also during the beta. The scope wobble animation when rechambering didn't seem quite right, so it looks like they've improved it significantly, as it says. There's even a section for maps. Permanently open several doors throughout the Forge and Cortex. See the mini maps below. Okay, that's good. Increase the time that automatic doors remain open before closing from 2 seconds to 4 seconds. That's incredible as well. And increase the range at which doors will open automatically when approaching. Everything they said they were going to do yesterday, they've done. I think this might be one of the quickest patches that any Call of Duty has ever had. So on the Forge, I'm probably going to do this again when we get into the games. That like hallway here, that hallway is an interesting one. Only having one door open there is going to be good. There's a door here normally, and it's not been highlighted red or green, so I don't know what that is. Cortex, okay, I can't lie. This one I kind of disagree with very, very slightly. I really wish this middle part where you can see through to B, I kind of wish they had one of them doors constantly open, but it is one of the main routes. So in a way I can kind of understand it. Adjusted spawn logic for enemy player influence on nearby spawns. I'm glad because if you watched my previous video, you would have seen that I literally died and then spawned in and died instantly. Increased weapon XP earn rates for both multiplayer and zombies. Yeah, they need to bring that up because it's a beta. It shouldn't be base, and I don't think it should even be double either. I would say it would either be triple or quadruple, just so that people have the opportunity to get everything. Remember, the idea of beta is not only for us to get a first look at each thing, but it also gives them an opportunity to see what needs testing now that the general public have hold of it, rather than it being inside testers. I use inside loosely because I know that it goes to creators as well at like COD Next and a couple of other places. And here it is, Open Mosh Pit, classic matchmaking where skill is minimally considered.
Kill confirmed. Safety's off. We're not here to make friends.
Its spawns seem good. This spawn adjustment doesn't seem to have worked. I know I killed that guy, but I still spawned right on him. I've played a few games, but I wasn't recording. So far, I've noticed a big difference against the people I'm playing. I'm winning a lot more gunfights that I basically shouldn't be. But in general, this game feels better. It doesn't feel as clunky. Everything feels smoother. I'm not getting shot around corners. Every bullet feels like it's hitting. I was red gunning for a bit earlier, and I'm terrible. That guy actually didn't notice me. That's what I mean. In the normal like skill-based matchmaking one, that guy would have 180'd me instantly. I'm allowed to be terrible and I don't get punished for it. I really hope they keep this for launch. Games are faster to find. It just feels better in general. Like, it didn't feel like a bad Call of Duty. The movement didn't feel bad. I mentioned it in yesterday's video or the other day. It just feels a lot more smoother. There's another one there. They really have not done much for the spawns. Let's jump off the map together. I I'm gonna put cold-blooded back on because I didn't used to get skewers and shit like that at me. At the moment I'm running flak jacket and I would rather dodge grenades than have to deal with the drone things and some of the scar streaks as well. I have noticed these lobbies feel a lot calmer. I feel like it's worth mentioning you are still going to get sweaty lobbies on the open mosh pit. It just might not be as often and it's a bit calmer. Why did that guy stop to reload? Basic things updated. Yeah. I don't get why some people challenge. My guy was literally one shot and he decided to challenge me. I don't really do not understand it. How do you get outplayed? I miss. What the fuck is that? We're stair glitching already. Please make it an option to turn that music off. No worries. Oh yeah, these lobbies are definitely different.